6, a Holly Springs business owner is speaking out tonight, telling your news leader the reported beating of a man on Sunday morning had nothing to do with his club. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. The owner of CJ's Lounge wants to set the record straight, he says. The incident sparked local and regional outrage after it was first labeled a hate crime. WREG's Mike Sirianni spoke with the owner and has details.
And I'm saying out of my mouth that I'm not closing. I'm going to continue to exercise my beer license and exercise my privilege license from the city of Holly Springs as long as I stay in compliance with the city ordinance.
This notice from the city was posted after several code violations and following the reported beating of a Caucasian male outside the business early Sunday morning.
I'm not going to go back and forth about black and white. I'm just saying he was belligerent and aggressive and an agitator and got handled by my security.
An issue is what happened involving the subject, seen in this security camera video, wearing brown shorts, a dark T-shirt, and baseball cap, who reportedly used racial slurs against CJ's staff.
When the light came on at 2 o'clock with signals for everyone to exit the property, the party's over, he got upset and got in my security / managers. He got in his face and started saying, derogatory language, using the N-word.
Fitzpatrick says the man was escorted out of the lounge but came back and was aggressive. He was reportedly seen in the parking lot outside CJ's throwing gang signs.
And they said that the guy swung on one of the other guys who was on the parking lot, and that initiated the fight outside, with his clothes being removed and so forth.
Fitzpatrick says to his knowledge the victim was not beaten with a stick or sexually assaulted, as investigators have suggested. He says what happened is unfortunate, that investigators have not asked to see his video.
To be honest with you, I have to be totally honest. I'm not here to clear up his name. I'm here to clear up mine and my business.
Meanwhile, a very disturbing story out of Holly Springs, where both city and county investigators are looking into a possible hate crime over the weekend. The incident involves a white male who allegedly yelled racial slurs inside CJ's Lounge, a popular African-American gathering spot off the square. As WREG's Mike Sirianni reports, what happened next was captured on several social media platforms.
We're at this point now to see just how bad the assault was. We're hearing that it was there was some violent stuff that happened, and also there could be some sexual stuff that happened during the assault.
Lieutenant Colonel Kelly McMillan with the Marshall County Sheriff's Office says the investigation into the reported beating of a white male at a popular African-American club in Holly Springs called CJ's Lounge is well underway. The incident reportedly happened early Sunday morning after the victim was reportedly heard using racial slurs.
At this point in time, that's a critical part of this investigation because we have heard the same thing. However, we want to make sure that that is exactly what happened. But and if it is, then that will be reacted on as well.
I was hearing him blare out and yell out the N-word repeatedly.
Miles Stone is part-time DJ and security at CJ's and says he heard the victim's derogatory remarks.
Everybody on planet Earth has to live with their choices, and he walked in there with a choice to be very hateful, very negative.
Now, police believe the incident started inside CJ's Lounge and spilled out into this courtyard. This is where investigators say the victim was beaten. He was robbed, stripped of his clothing, while onlookers took video and laughed.
The victim is, unfortunately, has his jaws busted open, his eyes busted. He's just in a terrible state of mind right now.
Holly Springs police are not releasing the video they were able to get off Facebook, describing it as too graphic. They also say the owner of CJ's has not been cooperative and has not provided video from the lounge's cameras. This security camera video from a convenience store across the street shows a large crowd Sunday morning near the lounge, but does not show the courtyard. Kelly McMillan says the search is on for more video of the incident.
We're trying to adopt some search warrants, get those done, and see if we can retrieve information from those social media accounts.